Hello and welcome back to Little Prince Vampyr. Anyway, I am off to, right now, honestly, kill Benjamin Palmer. And then I'm going to reload the save game. And we'll, basically I'm going to kill Palmer. Find out what his son, Albert Palmer, Benjamin Palmer and Albert Palmer. Find out what Albert has to say about it. And then I'm going to reload the game. Talk to Albert, and then, you know, continue from there, basically. So, let's go and see little old Benjamin, shall we? I think we've talked to him completely anyway. Oh no, where is he? Is he through this gate? And then... Oh yeah, he was in this direction. I remember that. Yeah, there we go. And then he was like trying to shoot his son over here. He was drunk. You know. Remember? Yeah, you remember. Hi there. I'll talk to you in a wee bit.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
Nothing to say? Alright, that's chill. Don't really care. Just gonna munch you.
The wet boots will be proud of me.
So yeah, have you got any final words for your dad? I mean, he's a bit of a prick. Tried to shoot you. Got any final words?
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
Well, he'll still end up being the drunk arsehole littering the streets. Cool! That's interesting final words to your father. So... Yeah, we get it. Jeez, chill out. Very loud. Oh, hi there. Don't mind me. It's all good. I mean, you've probably killed as many people as I have. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, this way? Alright, okay, this way. Sometimes I wish we could move quicker. It would be nice.
I'm not afraid anymore. I died in this trench a long time ago.
Ah! Oh, isn't that just nice? Anywho, now we need to go and rest, and then go and talk to, you know, Albert over there. So, let's go and do that, shall we? Quality music! So yeah, it's a little bit finicky, but it's kind of the way I have to do it. Also, I don't know about you guys, but my microphone seems to be quieter than it was. That's kind of... You know, just saying. Hopefully that's a bit better. I apologise if it isn't. Anywho, as I said, we need to rest for the night. Yes, just confirm. We'll get to that later, after all. I mean, no one's gonna miss this guy, but anyway. Nothing to say? Alright. Well, he's got sepsis now, so his blood is literally just toxic. So, let's go and talk to him, shall we? I mean, I am kind of interested to see what happens in both directions. That's why I'm doing it like this. I also hope the backup builds were not just, you know, buggering myself in XP. Yeah. Okay. Da-da. Oh, Albert.
Give you faith again.
So, now that your father's dead, you better say anything. Oh. Albert? Alberto? Oh. He's just like God. Albert?
I cannot
No.
enter.
I'll be back in a bit when I find them, I guess, then. Ha!
I am
Aha!
This elixir will give you faith.
I found the boy!
Until you die.
Albert, you seem unusually happy.
And why shouldn't I? I deserve respect. I'm a wet boot boy.
Oh?
So you successfully joined a gang. I'm curious, how did you manage that?
They were already interested in recruiting me, you know. They only needed proof of my determination. And then, my dad died.
I'm afraid I see the twisted logic here. You let them believe you did it, didn't you?
Let's just say I don't deny it. Everyone thinks I'm a thug. Have a gun and all. How good is that?
Do you take pride in the fact that people actually believe you killed your own father? Shame on you.
Careful how you talk to me. Otherwise, the next time you hear a gunshot in Whitechapel, it'll be the last thing you hear. Now fuck off!
How are things in Whitechapel?
And people run around like chickens with their heads cut off, then they stop and die. But not me. Nah.
Oh, how's that?
Why don't you help them if you're so brave?
I can be protective. I can be very protective, if the money's right.
Uh-huh.
What are people running from?
From me, for instance. I mean, I'm brave, and I've got heart, but don't get me riled, right?
Yeah, you're really threatening. Honest.
And what about Benjamin's death?
Who cares? Life is for the living. We'll end up 6 feet under. Let's grab what's ours before we meet the Reaper. Life's too short.
Yes, life is precious.
With such a deeply held creed, I'm sure yours will be short.
Fuck you! No one speaks to Albert
Wow.
Palmer like that.
Very well. Goodbye, then.
No. No. You come back here.
Good
You're
evening,
not walking away
Well,
from
it's
me.
Mr. Palmer to you. I have a reputation to maintain.
You're not leaving me.
I know you have an appointment with the Wet Boot Boys' leaders, Albert. Where are they?
The meeting was cancelled. The gang's in a right mess since Clay vanished. He ran things, Clay Cox. Others have either died or disappeared.
Oh.
What is happening to the gang? Is it the epidemic?
I've been hearing about a new gang called the Guard, or some such. More vigilantes than crims from what they're saying.
What else do you know?
Nothing, I swear. The Guard is growing, but they don't recruit just any old bastard like myself.
Well, before I go in, reload the save, or back up, time to, see what he has to say after his father's died. Fortunately, Mercy is not so
No. I had it all. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you all.
I'm sorry, just the way he flipped round. It was hilarious. Okay, well, while we're here, might as well hop over into the house and see if there are any, anything that'll happen. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I was just gonna do like a quick rest and see if there was anything interesting that happens. Also, I think I fixed the volume on the microphone, by the way. There's like an issue where the microphone's actually extraordinarily quiet. So I had to boost that. You know, using not a third party, a little program. Don't worry about it. It's fine. That's on my side. Oh god, we are looking more satanic. Also, I'm thinking about getting Blood Boil instead, by the way. Just a little FYI. Okay. It seems like nothing really happened, per se. So, with that, I'll go and load the other save back up. So, yeah. See you in a bit. You know what? I was thinking about medicining these people on my own, but I think I'll bring you in and let you see it, shall we? Hey, how you doing? You
Good
better
evening,
be
Miss
back.
Howcroft. I'm glad to see you safe and back at the Pembroke.
And I'm glad to meet you too, mortal. I see things much more clearly since I escaped those hunters. And that includes you, Jonathan.
Whatever do you mean?
And what exactly have you learned about me?
You're cold, Doctor. As cold as those steel blades you surgeons wield so nimbly. Sometimes, I wonder if you have any feelings at all.
That's quite a statement, Miss Howcroft.
But there is more, isn't there? Your interest for my condition. Your subtle innuendos. Are we the same, Doctor?
Ooh.
No, I'm worse than you, Thelma. We both pretend to be something we're not. But my deceptions are far more malignant.
For once, I sense real honesty in your voice, Dr. Reid. Somehow that frightens me.
Tell me, Thelma, what do you really know about vampires?
I saw one and he saw me. I watched him hunt and kill. I saw his terrible wounds heal as his victim died. And then I knew I was saved.
You mean you actually saw a vampire? Here in London?
Yes. And it has been the answer to my pain. I must drink and kill to regenerate my decaying body. I am a vampire too.
You know nothing about vampires.
No. You are deluded. You think you crave blood, but you have no physical need for it. You have
I
no
know I'm
idea.
mean, but I'm
that
curious
is
what
like.
happens.
But what am I feeling? It cannot only be in my head. I know my flesh is rotting. I feel it. It disgusts me.
Judging by the look in your eyes, there is something you want to ask me, Miss Howcroft.
Listen to my voice, Jonathan. You can't refuse to answer my questions. Speak now. Tell me about you and that fancy red-headed lady.
You mean Lady Ashbury? What about her?
Don't resist me. Answer now, Doctor. What's really going on between you two?
There is nothing going on at all. In fact, I barely know the woman.
Now, Jonathan. I want you to forget we had this little conversation. You can get back to what you were doing.
Thanks.
Do you think about Thomas's death sometimes?
Every night. I did not want to kill him. I liked him. And now those hunters want me dead.
You're no murderer, trust me. Only a fool would believe otherwise.
How long before other mortals start hunting me? As always, blood is the only price for blood.
You're safe as long as you stay here. Those people who hunted you have learned their lesson. I can assure you.
These walls will not protect me, Doctor. They will never forget the crime I've done. And nor will I.
You are a patient here, Miss Howcroft. Someone with real needs who deserves peace and treatment. I will protect you.
Don't be ridiculous, Doctor. How could a mortal carry all the pain of the world on his shoulders? I should be far more cautious.
Well, in the meantime,
Do you
be
require my
medicated.
services, Miss Howcroft?
My condition cannot be understood by you, mortal. This curse is beyond your science.
Well, until the day science finally admits failure, please accept this little contribution.
Thank you, Doctor. Your efforts are admirable, though laughable.
Well, yeah,
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
it's
to your
interesting to see
nocturnal
what's happening.
activities.
Because she would have just kind of stayed around the hospital, nothing really would have happened. And yeah, it's a little dull, honestly. Nothing really ever happens at the hospital or anywhere else when you're not munching people. But it looks like there's so many different ways this can go. Where are you going, Mr. Tippets? Where am I to go? More to the question. Up here somewhere? Higher? No? Where are you going, Mr. Tippett? Might help me find out where I'm meant to go to watch you do what you're doing. To be outside there. Right, cool. Sprint! Sprint! How very subtle are you?
Damn it! Why is this so difficult every time? That is better. That is better. I will make it through one more night.
Oh, so it seems Mr. Tippett's a little bit of a drug user. I'm curious. Yeah, drug addict. It's just saying that he's a drug addict. I thought maybe it would say something a bit more. So, Dr. Tippets, you want to have a little discussion about this? Do you? Want to have a little chatty chat? Eh? Talk dogs?
Good evening, Dr. Tippets.
Dr. Reid, any good news to share?
I know you're taking drugs, Corcoran. Why take such a risk?
I need it to endure the long shifts. We have no idea how long the epidemic will last. We can't let it win.
I understand the gesture, Doctor. An immediate answer to an emergency situation, but this can't be a long-term solution.
Thank you for your understanding, my dear colleague. And be assured, I have total control of my consumption.
Uh-huh. Bull. Absolute bull.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
Fine. Guess we don't have much of an option other than to leave you. So where's the other unhealthy patient? There is one more. Oh, right. It's Mr. Thatcher down here. Give me a bit. I know where this guy is, or should know where he is. In theory. Oops. He should be down there, but he doesn't seem to be. Way back. Oh, have I made a mistake? Huh. Give me a little second. Ooh, no, I'll go and find them. So, see you in a bit. Anyway, now we're back here. Both of them are still alive, as you can tell. As I said, I was going to reload the save after all, so I can do this the opposite way around.
I won't end up another...
Hey!
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, alright? Now piss off.
Yeah, that's fine. First off, I would like to talk to you about some things, but apparently I'm not allowed. Wait, what? I thought I was able to. No.
Do you need assistance?
Please. Feeling tired these days.
There you go. Let's hope nobody steals it from you.
Very funny.
Seriously? Nothing? Nothing to be said? Huh? Maybe I have
Goodbye,
to talk
young
to his father. Give me a second.
Boy,
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reid.
Oh. Alright then. Yeah, I kind
A
of actually
gun,
thought-
alcohol, and a bad temper.
1 minute, I'm gonna see if I can find out how I can get this guy's heads,
I'm not
because
dying some piss stinking
Well-
alley reeking work.
yeah, you know what, you know
A weak
what,
old lappy.
whatever.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your...
Yeah, I don't really care if you're my boy or not. We're gonna take a little walk, shall we? You might not be my boy, but you're not going to talk to me like that, boy. Anywho, let's go on a little snacking spree, shall we? First we'll eat this guy, and then we'll eat the depressed kid, which I kind of feel sorry for. This guy's basically asking for it anyway, this kid. But, you know, I feel sad for the other depressed kid that I'm going to end up munching. Probably in the next episode, honestly, though. But alas, we shall continue with this one. Culty. It wasn't me, it was a cultish choir that did it. Sorry.
No. Not now. Not me. Please. I'll be good.
Oh. We got Albert from over still. Curious, is that any good? Let's have a look, shall we? I know, seriously, no, but still. He's got a revolver and it's like, is that any good? Yeah, same time to reload, same stun. Just a bit more firepower. Well, yeah. We're munching quite a bit,
All your
people.
problems,
Hello there,
as
Benjamin.
long as you have the money.
Good evening, Benjamin.
I'm afraid not.
You
Here,
don't
have
seem
drugs.
well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Well, have this.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
Cool. I'll
A
see you around.
gun, alcohol,
Yeah. Gun, alcohol, blah blah blah. Stuff, temper, bad. No, you aren't about to like talk to each other, are you? No, that's all. Do I need to like talk to Joe a bit more?
Come on, Barrett, you know. You again?
I thought I talked to you complete. Oh no, I didn't.
How did you become the local bully everyone is afraid of, Joe?
There's no pride in roughing up poor bastards. But this is the only job I've found. And it pays well, too.
A job? So you're racketeering for someone else?
I got enlisted by the Wet Boot Boys, a gang from the docks. I'm their muscle for their dirty work.
For the dirty work.
Most people don't become thugs when unemployed. This is a choice you made.
I don't care what you think, sir. I do what I have to do for my own reasons. And that's that.
I'm not sure Mr. Lewis would agree with your by all means necessary philosophy, sir.
Oh, do you really think he's the poor victim here? Barrett can be as sneaky as anyone. Long ago, I even called the bastard my best friend.
The gasp!
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
I don't see any bare hands, I just see fists.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. And people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak. And there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
Well, see you around, I
Goodbye,
guess.
Mr. Peterson.
Are you about to? Oh, please say you are. Go on, up you go. No? Fine. Well, you know what? We'll get to that family in the next episode. For now, let's finish off with what we've got, shall we? Up. There we go, Reid. And over. But what I am going to do, really quickly... Actually, I'm trying to think. I'll be back in a second. I want to see if I can find something, because I'm pretty sure there's an event that happens for him, but I've never seen it before. I just heard about it. So, be back in a bit. Never mind, I made the slight mistake. It's actually the other way around, where Albert breaks into a gate, but whatever. That's not gonna happen now, is it? Anyway. First off, let's have a look at this, revolver, shall we? Oh, I probably should have healed the people around. Yeah, well, whatever. So, improve velocity, reload time, damage dealt. Yeah, let's increase damage dealt. We can increase shot. Well, we'll see about that stuff later. First off, we cannot improve the stake. That is unfortunate. What about our hacksaw? We can't improve the hacksaw. Ah. Well, we can improve the damage dealt, actually. And you know what? That'll be good enough for now. Anyway, I am going to redistribute the points. I'm not entirely happy with the way we've leveled up, so I'll be back in a bit when I've done that. Okay, right. So, I went and changed the ultimate ability we have. So, some abilities are so powerful that even vampires fear the blah 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 blah. The vampire will release its prey. Sorry. The vampire concentrates its power upon one target, making the victim's blood boil. Through this process, the vampire will regenerate and absorb part of the target's blood. The vampire will release their prey after a few seconds, leaving damaged blood cells within them. These cells will continue to impact their host before exploding after a short time. The blast will affect any living creature near the host. Because of its dark nature, this ability cannot be used too often. Controlling blood is one thing, modifying the blood of cells is another. The gasp! Oh no, cancelled, yeah, there. Right! The following night. Slash? Yeah. I mean, these people are still tired. You've got colds, you've got bronchitis. You know. Oh yay! It's climbing, even though people are dying. Yep. Also, I was going to like talk to this guy and cure him, but unfortunately, he's the one who's downstairs and I can't really properly talk to at all. Anyway, let us go and make our way to Mr. Palmer, shall we? Oh yeah, that's not going to change at all. What am I even doing there? Anyway, let's go and talk to him, shall we? See how he's doing. I decided to go for something a bit more aggressive than what I had gone for before, because I was getting a bit sick of like doing 2-3 attacks and then just going, right, that's me, I can't hit anymore, give me a bit. Okay, right, I can fight again. You know, type thing. It's just I like being able to move about a bit more. I like being quicker on my metaphorical character's feet. Anywho, where are you? I'm assuming you're going to be in the same rough location. There you are. How you doing?
How are you, Mr. Palmer? You seem better?
They killed Albert, you know? Fucking wet boys.
I see.
I should have looked after my Albie better. But the wet boys will pay. I swear they will pay.
I kinda would like to leave you alive to see how that goes, but you know.
Can you tell me anything about the gang responsible for Albert's death?
The wet boot boys. For ages, those bastards have controlled the East End docks. And now they're trying to expand.
And why is that?
Because of the war and the flu. And look at the poverty around here. Crime feeds on despair. You see it here every day.
Your son seemed very eager to join the gang, Benjamin. Some would say he got what he deserved.
His body was found this morning. He'd been murdered. I think his real goal was to escape from me. From this life.
Albert was old enough to make his own decisions.
Albert was raised by a fathead, I know that. I failed him, and he died alone. But I won't let the gangs ruin any more of our kids.
Oh.
I served in France too. Tell me about the war, Benjamin. Tell me what happened to you.
It was hell, Doctor. Pure and simple. The terror. Shouting. Screaming and death. How was yours?
I made major medical discovery. You know what? That sounds hilarious.
It may mean nothing to you, Benjamin, but I've created a new way to conserve and transfuse blood. It could revolutionize medicine.
All these horrors had a purpose then. All those that died must be so relieved.
What are you doing now that Albert is dead?
One thing I learned from my time in France is how to kill. Now I'm going to war for myself.
You know? I might actually just leave you alive. Huh. You know what?
Take care.
Go get him.
Goodbye for now.
I want to see what happens. I am curious. I want to see this one-man war happen. But anyway, we'll leave it there. So until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed. Because I'm fascinated to see how this one-man war will go.